break down whatever they just released, because god damn, it made me somehow even more hyped for this character. I haven't been making too much Strive content. I've still been keeping up with it, just watching but not participating too much, but oh my gosh, Slayer is something else. I was already hella hyped from seeing his trailer, but I thought when the starter guide came out it'd be, you know, kind of simple, a little lackluster, because although he's an awesome, cool character, his gameplay is pretty simple, you know, he just bounces back and forth, presses some buttons, does a lot of damage. So I didn't expect this to be too astounding, but oh my goodness was I wrong. We're gonna get into this. He has just a really interesting looking gameplay and a lot more nuanced and cool than I thought he would ever be. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about Slayer for a whole video now. So let's skip this, let's get into the starter guide.
Slayer is a heavy-hitting character.
And actually, I've already watched it, so I am going to be pausing it a lot. I'm not going to watch through it one time. Let's look at every little thing we get to see here. So his buttons look amazing. Not only is his dandy step shenanigans cool, his buttons look really good, even in this sequence we see here. So he's got that safe advancing special move punch, 2K 2D, leaves him close enough to close slash into a safe jump or something. Simple dust combo and break the wall. Okay, he didn't actually show off any of his cool buttons in this sequence here, but they get cool, trust me. So yeah, we've got the simple punch attack. The P version doesn't go very far, but it's like instant, and it's also completely safe, which is kind of crazy. I think they show that here. And it leaves you right beside the opponent, so I imagine you can go for strike throw pressure there.
The kick version travels farther and knocks the opponent
and then yeah,
down.
the K version a lot further, knocks the opponent down. They don't say whether the K version is safe though, which is interesting because that kind of to me makes the P version sound really good. Like you can just, after any button, do button into the P punch and it's either safe or it does some damage and you're left right beside your opponent. That seems really good to me. And of course we've got the classic dandy step. P version, you just go straight forward, and you can go through the opponent. And the K version, it's the classic, like, sway back, and then launch forward. I think we see here, yeah, so we can switch to the other side. Which, I don't think we saw that in the trailer, that he could switch sides with the opponent with that. We just saw that he had an advancing dandy step instead of a retreating one. Which was already kind of interesting, but the fact that he can cross through with it and then do the follow-ups from the other side, and one of the follow-ups also recrosses, so he gets double cross-ups. Oh my god. So this is the K version, it can't cross up, but it has that retreating bit, which is really cool. Like here, you get to see him dodge Nagoriyuki's giant-ass buttons.
You can trip up the opponent by mixing them
and the follow-ups are really cool as well. So he's going to go through all of them individually, but this sheet here that they give us is actually a really good summary. So we've got the P and K dandy step, and from follow-ups we have pile bunker, which is just fast and a lot of damage. You've got the low, which is a safe low attack that leads to a hard knockdown, so you can get like a close slash, jump cancel, whatever, pressure afterwards. So that's like your second like main option, or it's probably your main option on block, because it's quick and low and safe, and good if it hits the opponent. Then if you want to mix up the low, you've got the overhead with the S, and they don't say whether it's safe, so I'm imagining it's unsafe. But it doesn't really lead to much, so it's kind of, you mainly do the low, and then sometimes you do the S version. It doesn't give you a hard knockdown, and it is probably unsafe. So yeah, low most of the time, and then mix them up with the overhead. But then, if you think they're blocking, you can just go for the H version, which is plus on block. So you've got a safe low, a plus on block possible cross up, and it is very plus. He like can almost do a whole jump before the opponent recovers. And then you've got an overhead to mix up with the low. So you've got either tons of damage, overhead low mix, which can be safe, or just straight up be hella plus on block and get some crazy cross-ups. This guy.
Launching a surprise attack with the kick version. Pile bunker.
We can go through this kind of quickly, but yeah, pile bunker just does a nice chunk of damage, and also he shows later that it instantly wall splats if you're near the wall, no matter how much wall damage you've dealt. Yeah, here.
It triggers a wall stick effect.
So it instantly wall splats, which can be good and can be bad. Like, say for example, you've just landed a random 2K 2D or a random like far slash kind of near the corner, like over here. a lot of characters, maybe that wouldn't lead to a full combo into a wall break. So if Slayer is getting something that he doesn't want to turn into a full combo, he just wants to get the wall break, he can. So that's kind of crazy, that you can just choose to get wall breaks and then get tons of burst and tension gauge from the wall break. And yeah, the only reason it might be bad is if you're trying to do high damaging combos using Pile Bunker, that's not going to work in the corner, because it is just going to instantly wall splat and you're not going to be able to get as many attacks before they get stuck. But yeah, being able to splat whenever you like is definitely a strength.
It triggers a wall stick effect. Bump ahead.
Now the low, this low is really impressive to me.
This move is a good option for mixing up a blocking
Seems
opponent.
pretty fast, is a hard
Slayer
knockdown,
recovers quickly, even when
and as
this
you can see here,
attack is
completely
paused,
safe.
making it a good option for a follow-up after Dandy Step.
And it is so safe that not only he doesn't have to just go for, you know, his invincible backdash into the follow-up from the
Making it
backdash.
a good
He can just do a
option
straight
for a
K
follow-up
Dandy
after
Step
Dandy Step.
and just dodge what the opponent is trying to do. I don't think Nagu even did a particularly slow button there.
Making
What did he
it a
do?
good option for a follow-up after
He did a
Dandy
sweep,
Step.
so maybe he could have caught you with the 2K or something,
It's
but
late.
dang, that is going to be so degenerate. We love to see it.
Slayer swings his fist down.
Now we get the
in an
overhead.
Overhead attack.
And yeah, like I said, it
This
doesn't seem like
attack
it's too much on
covers
its
an
own, it's just
extensive range,
mainly
meaning
mixed
it
to the
can hit
low.
mid-air opponents.
Yeah.
Switching
Oh,
up
perhaps
this
that is actually an also useful case. Perhaps the opponent can jump out of the low and the plus on block thing. So perhaps this is specifically to
Meaning it
catch
can
people
hit
jumping as
mid-air
well.
opponents.
So he's got mix that covers every
Switching up
option.
this overhead move and the low attack
Season
bump
1
ahead
Anji's Fujin
can
wishes.
trip up a blocking opponent.
So see, you get to
low
see there the
attack bump ahead can trip
the
up
low
a
hard
blocking
knockdown
opponent.
into a button into the overhead. Like it's
Master-
this character has so many ways to play. He can just play straight degenerate with overhead low mix. He can play tricky cross ups, which we're about to see now.
Slayer
can-
leaps up high
so
before
cool.
performing a strike attack as he lands. It leaves Slayer at a significant advantage, even when blocked.
So this doesn't do much except for being plus on block and a cross up. You see, it doesn't lead to a hard knockdown or any kind of advantageous
Creating an
situation on hit
opportunity
particularly.
to go on the offensive.
But as you can see here, very plus,
As he
very
Makes it
plus.
possible to mix up a
You can probably get some dandy mix from this plus frames, but as you saw there, look, we get to see the
forward
mix from it.
movement as he leaps.
If you're close enough, it just
a
switches to the
blocking
other
opponent
side.
when performed at
And look at that, the double cross up. So the P version of your dandy step can go through the opponent, boom, switch to the other side, and boom, flip back over to the other side. So you have overhead low, left, right, plus on block, mix as your potentials for any time you're going for dandy steps. Yes, please. Yes, please. I will take that. Thank you very much. Thank you, Slayer.
From the opponent.
And then just to make everything a little bit more ridiculous, we have this command grab,
Although it can't be
which
blocked,
doesn't do much except for a decent chunk of damage for a crazy buffing command grab.
it whiffs unless you are near the opponent, leaving you wide open. After this move connects,
Then you
for
can
a
see it leaves you
duration
pretty close. So you're ready to just
time,
absolutely ruin
next
their
attack you
world
land
where
on the
everything that
opponent
afterwards
will
becomes
do
a
extra
giant
damage.
counter hit, a universe counter
During
hit.
this time,
Now I'm
attack,
interested to see if it's only certain things that activate the universe,
such as
or like,
bump
can I just land a
ahead
2P
and
and that's gonna
its
go
weight,
universe, or is it
become
just gonna be the
possible
little
to follow up
counter?
after with
I have a
further
feeling it
attacks.
probably has to be like
Landing
heavy attacks,
blood-sucking universe
because that would be
makes
kind of
for
funny if you could just land like a standing P or a 6P and it said universe from you poking the opponent.
great opportunity
But that
to
would be
go
peak
for mix-up.
Strive comedy.
Up after with further attacks.
But yeah, that's obviously amazing. The grab does a decent damage on its own. He's a ton of setups into the grab, which we see in a second. And
Landing
also,
possible to follow
you're
up
left close, so you get to go for a regular mix or dandy mix. And if any of it connects, boom, universe. Keep in mind, this is the character we're talking about that we just found out has safe, potentially safe overhead low mix and cross-up mix. So yeah, you're just gonna die, I guess.
Makes for a great opportunity to go for
From any of the
mix-up.
overhead low, it leads to these full combos, by the way.
Makes for a great opportunity to go for
Love to
mix-up.
see that he still has his goofy jump attack
Hand
combos.
of Doom. A strike attack available as a follow-up during a backdash.
Now this is
You can
interesting,
quickly turn on the
because there's always a
offensive
technique that
while
Slayer
evading
had
an
with his
attack.
invincible backdash, and he could cancel it into like jumps into specials and stuff to have like slightly invincible specials. But now they've kind of changed it to make it easier and a little less oppressive, because this game has a dash macro, so you can just tap backdash and then tap / and you'll get this, which is really strong. As you see in this situation, anytime you go for a backdash and you see that it's going to be good for you, like, oh, he whiffed a command grab, let me go for this, it's a counter, and you get a full little combo from it. That seems really, really strong.
Use this move strategically.
But since it is limited to just this, if you do it, it is punishable. But then, like, that is still really strong, that you can immediately take back your turn after a backdash and just RC or something is really strong. No other character in the game can do that. If they want to do a backdash and get their turn, they like have to backdash into a blue RC and then hope that you're not about to hit them. This guy, nah, you just go boom, and then RC if you felt like it.
Super Mappa Hunch.
And then into the
Lunging
supers,
strike attack
of course they're
so
just as
fast,
cool.
Close can't keep up.
Now unfortunately,
This move has
speculations
fast
that his
turn
close stayed off
and
were
is
not true.
invincible as it comes out.
But it seems very strong, very dramatic, has a lot of pluses to it really. So they say that it's very fast, so I imagine, it's not like a testament wake up reversal where standing punches will be able to recover in time. So it's good that it's fast, it's dramatic where it has all that screen freeze. It also has a ton of corner carry. Look at this, this is not even mid-screen, this is close to the left corner. We end up almost straight into the right from all that corner carry from a single wake up super. And you left quite close. This is probably in like 2H or 2D range, or r slash.
Interrupt the opponent's strings due to the
And
invincibility.
it travels hella far. So anything like that, boom, they just lost half of their life.
An exceptionally powerful
Now,
strike
speaking of
attack,
losing life,
performed by putting everything behind a punch. It requires 100% tension gauge to activate, but deals incredible damage on hit.
yeah.
Look for the perfect moment to land this attack.
I can't do the math. Is that a TOD on chip? Is that an Instakill on chip? Because this is on Nago we're seeing here.
To land this
Guts
attack,
on effector, because it's a single hit.
Slayer's moment
And Nago
deals incredible
took that much damage from this super. It's not looking for good for Chip,
hit.
for Milia, for anyone.
Look for the perfect moment to land this attack.
And then you can combo into it. It's not like a weird situational command grab or slow super. It's not even like Mob Cemetery from Soul. It's just a super you can go for it anytime and
to land this
actually
attack.
murder the opponent. They don't actually show how much damage this does though, so I'm curious to see if maybe it has a lot of scaling within combos.
Slayer's incredible damage.
And now we get to see this cool sequence here. Actually wait, before we see this, there was something I wanted to mention before about losing so much life for nothing.
With this near the corner,
Perhaps it was doing
triggers
Power Bunker.
a wall stick effect.
Yeah, 2 Power Bunkers took about
Bump ahead.
quarter of his life. That's kind of
A
classic Strive
sweeping
stuff.
low
There was
kick
something
attack.
else down here that I
This
thought was
move
kind of
is a good option
like,
for
oh,
mixing
that
up a
is
blocking
a lot of
opponent.
damage for no reason.
Slayer recovered
Oh, here, this.
and performed
So we're
at
showing off all
point
these
blank
crazy
range.
left-right mix so you can keep
Find
jumping,
the right
leapfrogging over the
follow-up from
opponent with
Dandy
this.
Step for any
Look, he does a little bit of a
situation.
pressure sequence. 3 buttons and
Blood-sucking
Nako
universe.
can die, loses half of his life. What happened here?
Range.
Like, yeah, there was a little bit of a pressure sequence, so, he gets some risk up. But that's not a ridiculous amount of risk. That's what, like, less than 25%.
Find the right follow-up.
And it's
from
only a
Dandy
3-hit
Step.
combo, so scaling shouldn't be affecting it that much. So yeah, he's got, like, a third risk. Took a little bit of chip damage, but then look at
Any
this.
situation.
Close slash, 2H, Power Bunker, Half-Life? Like, what is that? And something else I wanted to quickly say about the Power Bunker
Be careful, as it
is that
leaves you highly
it is punishable, but you can see it's kind of interesting. It puts the opponent in the guard crush state.
crouching heavy
So there could be
slash.
something interesting there where
Be careful,
you go for
as
it,
leaves you
hoping that
high-
it hits them, or you just want to take the chip damage, and you just like PRC afterwards, and they're stuck in the guard crush state, and then you can go for some kind of mix, like with Dust or, any of his other mix options that we've seen so far. And the opponent is just stuck in the guard crush state, and they can't YRC or anything. So there could be also uses for that on block, so yay! Okay, now let's finally check out this ending section, because this is really where it gets crazy, where all gets put together, all the tools are kind of cool, kind of simple, but they have some, you know, tricky things with them, and then we see it put together and it's actually ridiculous. So, it's a cool combo,
Slayer's incredible damage potential after landing...
but can combo into the command grab, and you might be thinking, oh yeah, like, when the opponent's in the, whatever that stun state is, you can get command grabs, and that's true, but he doesn't go straight from the stun state into the grab. So we get far slash, heavy slash, wild assault, and then a button goes into the command grab. So like, I don't know, a fast slash or heavy slash or something, and he's able to grab from that. So either he's able to link into his grab from certain buttons, or somehow it's still counted as part of the stun state from the wild assault. I don't know, but that is kind of ridiculous to me, that he just spent 1 bar of tension gauge on this combo, and he's able to combo into this command grab that leads to a ridiculous situation. And the situation he gets afterwards is of course ridiculous. Universe! So this 2S of his, I spoke about briefly, I spoke about his amazing buttons, and this 2S is definitely one of them. I did not expect this giant, like, sucking in, seemingly advantageous move to be a 2S, but it seems like it is. So he does this 2S, sucks Anji in, 2S, and then this is his new 2H. Boom! Universe! Anji accidentally mashed, and now he's gonna die if Slayer didn't drop the combo. So then we see far slash, 2H, into a side swap pile bunker by doing the P version of Dandy Step, which is really cool. So he doesn't even just get like side switches for cross-ups and stuff. He can side switch in the middle of combos just to keep corner or whatever positioning he wants. Little conversion from a counter hit to P, 5k 2D, close slash, dash in, and another great setup for his command grab. Blood-sucking universe all over the place. His amazing jump buttons, this multi-hitting overhead. Normally, you know, it'll hit a few times, but he cancels it into a slower jump normal, seemingly jump H or something, that doesn't connect from that height, and then boom! Blood-sucking universe. Now you die again. And then poor Chip here, thank goodness they didn't show his 100% meter super. Just a few buttons, third of his life. That's kind of classic for Chip though. Dashing in, gets pretty good Oki from that pile bunker by the way. I didn't notice that before. At least a hard knockdown that he can just dash in afterwards.
When you're at close range,
another crazy mix. A real player probably would not have blocked that unless there's somehow cross-up protection on this. But yeah, we get a 2k 2D, close slash into the P version of Dandy Step, which just teleports him to the other side of you. Great. Any knockdown, he can just switch to the other side invisibly. Actually, wait, why was he invisible there? Or was it just a fast?
When you're at close range,
I guess. I don't remember it looking like that though. Is that something else? We'll see. Maybe that's his forward dash. Oh, that's probably his forward dash. My bad, my bad. Still crazy they can do that.
When you're at close
and if that is his forward dash, it goes hella far.
Range,
teleports behind you, close slash, 2S, and does this 2S like tick throw into the command grab? It even looks like it's almost cancelling into it. But I imagine it's just somewhat advantageous or has very quick recovery because he just keeps doing it straight into the command grab. Then 2S again, sucks the opponent in, spins to the other side with his P Dandy Step, boom, and then hits him with the, he could have RC'd there to keep himself safe.
To mix up the opponent.
And just another simple few buttons into 2S, into 2H, and they die.
Up the opponent. His dash can pass through to the other side of the opponent.
Fast slash, 2H, into pile bunker. Seems like it's going to be his BNB. They've showed that about 5 times now. Then you dash in with some area buttons, go for some kind of pressure. Buttons into a, yeah, Zato's not having that. And then just, oh, I will be having that. Completely dash in, smack him with an overhead.
has the
So yeah,
potential to determine
this guy's
the
crazy. We've
outcome
got
of a
safe
match.
on block special moves, we've got high damage instant wall breaks, overhead, low mix, safe low, plus on block, cross ups, cross through the opponents, dodging dandy steps with the like sway backwards. They don't even show the backdash, invincible follow-up, invincible backdash. Oh, this one. Invincible backdash follow-up, they can lead to combos on counter hit. This command grab that leads everything to death, and somehow he can combo into it. A great super that has amazing range, fast startup, invincible, and tons of corner carry, and then an 100% super that you can link to in combos easily, and also just is an instant kill, I guess. So that's Slayer.